Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 91. He's at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball. Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
1-2, here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gordon has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit sharply on the ground. Travis gets down and dirty. Got him. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit at third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. It is Curtis Granderson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Russell Martin now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. It looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The shortstop.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. Also, that two-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
Set to deal on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Gordon sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, one man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. For Gordon, that's now 23 stolen bases on the year. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready now, Jock Peterson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jock Peterson.
Chopped foul wide of first. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Neil Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest.
Neil Walker.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Travis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Number 91.
Striding in once again, number 91. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Solarte is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Kendrys Morales comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kendrys Morales.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hicks over to his left. 1 out. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Randall Grichuk.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike.
And it's off the first base bag. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Number 55,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Harvey now on 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Way out of here. That got up into the third deck. So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery.
Designated hitter, Scott.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but, man, they're all over him right now.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Jock Peterson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Travis has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Neil Walker flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He started out. Oscar De La Cruz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Solarte.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He'll try it again from first. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Now at the plate, number 91. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, number 91.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly.
And that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Popped up. Travis is going to get there. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it. Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Donaldson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Randall Grichuk.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Granderson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
In is Curtis Granderson.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jays, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Russell Martin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Walker ranging to his right. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Grnbronco2's Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High pop-up. Number 91 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Second baseman, Neil
Now a swing
Walker.
and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hernandez has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The batter,
Striding in once again, number 91. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A
Leading
hit
off
in
for
2
Toronto,
tries so far.
Right fielder.
Into the
Teoscar
windup and the
Hernandez.
pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Here's D. Gordon now.
Center fielder.
Last time through was a base hit.
Gordon.
And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll
Now
bring
batting,
up the speedy
second
Devin
baseman.
Travis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner scores from second. Ready for another
First
chance?
baseman, number
Kendrys
8.
Morales.
Kendrys
He was a ground out
Morales.
victim last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Hicks is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with
The batter,
2 away
number
now.
15, designated hitter.
Hoping to limit the
Rendell
damage. Here's the
Grichuk.
pitch. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll see what he can do leading off the
Leading
home
off for the
8.
Yankees. Right fielder. Right.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask, as that looked like it caught him flush that time. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another shot now.
Up next for the
Scott
Yankees.
Kingery.
Designated hitter. Scott
Swung on
Kingery.
and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Stepping up to the plate.
Leading off for Toronto, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
Chad
Your attention,
Green
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Jan Hervis Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Walker's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs.